Vertigo, it is a symptom produced by the pathology occurring in the inner ear and the vestibular nucleus in the cerebellum. In this case, there is illusion of the movement and sensation that the atmosphere or the environment around the person suffering from vertigo is spinning. However, it is a false sensation due to pathology in the inner ear. The various causes of this symptom in the inner ear is benign paroxysmal postural vertigo, in which there is displacement of the location of the calcium carbonate crystals, which are normally residing in the ampulla, saccule, and utricle. They are displaced into the semicircular canal and the endolymph present in the semicircular canals. There is faulty generation of the electrical impulses by the hair cell cilia, which produces the currents through the vestibular or cochlear nerve up to central nervous system in the cerebellum, that is the vestibular nucleus. So the interpretation by the center due to fault, mistake, and the fake impulses produced due to the defect in the inner ear, they are interpreted accordingly, and the orders produced by the interpretation of the neurons in the nucleus is transmitted through the various nerves, through the spinal cord, and the various muscles. So the person is unsteady, feel dizziness, and prone to fall. Next is the Meniere disease. In this disease, there is overproduction of the endolymph, that is the fluid or the liquid which is present in the semicircular canal in the inner ear. That is overproduction. That overproduction produces undue pressure over the cilia, which produces the sensory electrical impulses, and they are wrong and false one. They are transmitted through the cochlear or vestibular nerve into the higher center of the central nervous system, that is in the cerebellum and the vestibular nucleus for interpretation. So due to the wrong sensation or the sensory signal produced by the faulty inner ear, they are interpreted in the nucleus, and the orders are transmitted onwards through the various nerves, through the spinal cord, and to the various locomotor system, that is the muscles and the joints. Next is the viral infection or bacterial infection in the inner ear, that is labyrinthitis, that is the cochlear nerve, that is the neuritis is produced, vestibular neuritis due to infection of the virus, also due to the overaging, also due to the head injury, they are produced, and these produces the wrong and the fault, mistaking and mismatching of the impulses, sensory impulses transmitted to the cerebellum in the vestibular nucleus. So there is inflammation of the labyrinthitis, which is called as labyrinthitis, inflammation of the inner ear and the vestibular or the cochlear nerve, which is a connecting thread, electrical wire like media, which connect the higher center and the inner ear. So they are impulses generated sensory in the inner ear, they are transmitted onward via this nerve fibers into the nucleus for interpretation and subsequent orders produced by the neurons in the center or nucleus. So these are the main factors which are responsible due to pathology in the inner ear. But next is the defect or pathology in the central nervous system. If inner ear structure of the cochlear system or vestibular system is normal one, that is physiological one, and there is a pathology in the central nervous system that also is responsible for production of vertigo sensation, that is space occupying tumors of the brain, head and neck injuries, especially cervical spondylitis. Then there is stroke, posterior fossa infarction. Then there is migraine, vestibular migraine. So these are the various factors which produces pathology in the vestibular nucleus. So the function of the normal nucleus is disturbed. There is mismatching, and the odors they are produced or the sensation, sensory signal which are transmitted normally when the inner ear is perfect one into the central nervous system, that is vestibular nucleus, which is defected one. So the further jo response or the orders produced after interpretation of the defected nucleus, that is transmitted through the spinal cord and the nerves to the various moving or the locomotor system. So there are two phases of the vertigo. First is the defect in the inner ear. Second is the defect in the central nervous system, that is vestibular nucleus. So this is the basic factor, or this is called the pathophysiology of the vertigo produced in the human being.